Born from the planet Ryloth, the Twi'lek people are a rather mellow but adventurous race, famed for their vivacious life culture and vibrant skin tones. Their existence had arisen at the hands of the Mother Machine, a Rakatan-created bioengineering device, seeking to find answers to the Rakatan severance from the Force. The Twi'lek people were discovered by the Republic explorers sometime around 10,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, and upon the arrival of the planet Ryloth, the Twi'lek people had still lived very primitively. However, the Twi'leks are surprisingly receptive to their alien visitors, and just a few years later, freely made the decision to join the Republic. However, they would soon find the Republic could only offer so much protection across its expanses. The Hutt cartel soon moved into Ryloth, seeking to exploit the planet's mining resources and cultural items. But just soon after, the planet Ryloth was robbed of something much more important: its people. Whether by indentering them through unfair labor, or outright selling them through the slave market, the Hutt soon spread the Twi'lek people all throughout the galaxy, severing them from the cultural and historical ties, making them a common race amongst the Republic as a whole. Thousands of years later, however, the Twi'lek people would rise up and overthrow the Hutt cartel, earning their place again as leaders of their homeworld. However, slavery would forever remain a newly found component of Twi'lek culture, and despite the Republic's sanction against such atrocities, Ryloth would continue to harbor the open trade of sentience. During the time of the Clone Wars, many Twi'leks would deal with separatist forces behind closed doors, and the people of Ryloth were forced to fight for their land once again, marking themselves a fiercely resilient people. Sometimes given the derogatory name of tailheads, the most defining feature that separates Twi'leks from other humanoids are their two long tail-like appendages that flow from the back of their skull. Known as Leku, these twin tails actually held part of a Twi'lek's brain, and also served as an energy reserve. The Leku can also be moved about in a form of communication between others of the same race, and the Twi'lek language, known as Twi'leki, incorporates many of these subtle maneuvers. This part of their anatomy posed a serious area of vulnerability in combat, however, as any damage done to this area would be extremely painful for the recipient. Born from a harsh planet with little food reserves, they also possess several stomachs. This allowed them to more efficiently digest their food and extract more nutrients than other humanoids would be capable of. This caused many wealthy Twi'leks to massively bloom in size, making them extremely overweight. Luckily for them, however, being fat is a sign of prosperity. While both genders were almost completely hairless, save for the occasional eyebrows, males possess very typical humanoid's ears, while females possess very cone-like protrusions. Famed for their incredible skin tones, Twi'leks take up numerous sub-races which correspond with their color. Most Twi'leks were some shade of yellow, brown, orange, green, or ivory. Rudian Twi'leks held some variation of blue or aqua, and the rarest Twi'leks, the Lethans, support a fiery tone of red. All Twi'lek subraces could sport unique stripes or mottled spots upon their Leku, while others could be completely absent of any markings at all. Some Twi'leks exhibit sharp needle-like teeth, while others possess normal human dentary. Whether this is an exhibition of genetic variance or a sign of mixing with other races is not really known. Due to their apparent beauty and affinity for dance, many Twi'leks within the galaxy live their lives as slaves. However, due to their wide arrangement across the Republic and the galaxy as a whole, Twi'leks are seen occupying literally all walks of life. Generally, they are very laid back and eager to live life to the fullest. Whether that means taking up a life of politics or work as a mercenary largely depends upon the individual. This race is not generally frowned upon or shunned by those of other races, but their unique head tendrils make them an easy target for some verbal torment. However, the Twi'lek women are frequently sought after by virtually all races, as they are seen as incredibly beautiful and exceedingly exotic. Guests are treated very hospitably on their home planet of Ryloth, but as a people with a history of forcing away invaders, they will not hesitate to take up arms against any of those who seek to exploit them. All in all, Twi'leks are a proud and attractive people, with very strong cultural and historical ties. They are an exceedingly persevering race. Some notable Twi'leks include the scummy Bib Fortuna, the unlikely companion Vet, the Sith Hand Darth Talon, the stoic Jedi Knight Aayla Secura, and of course, off the throne the Jedi Survivor, Shadow Val, my personal favorite Twi'lek.